Well, Dave, we've now received the news that tomorrow is going to be a doubleheader. Have you thought about just what the pitching plan could look like for the 2 games tomorrow?
Well, the 6 o'clock, the 6:10 game, Julio's going to start that game. So we know that. We're going to bring an extra arm I think you get them for both games. So I think the easy answer is it'll be a bullpen game for that 12 o'clock.
Okay, and just considering, whether it's been the length from Lance Lynn to Ryan to piggyback off of Bobby, not Bobby, but seeing that there, how are you just seeing where the bullpen's at right now?
I think we're in a good spot. I mean, obviously things can change on game by game, but going into today, expecting Tony to have a good one, knowing that we'll have Sunday off, Monday off, to push guys for these next 3 games in 2 days. I feel good about it.
So you'll push Bobby to Tuesday then?
We haven't completely confirmed that, so it's either, Clayton was scheduled to go Tuesday, and we keep him there. I think our pitching guys are still talking through that, but that's probably the most likely.
But Bobby will start. You guys won't skip him.
No.
Do you have any expectations for this series?
My expectations for this series are to continue to play good baseball. We got our hands full tonight with Alcantara. Really like him a lot. They've made some additions at the deadline, but it's a team that's trying to get to the postseason, and so I know they're looking forward to playing this. But I just want to play good baseball and get a good performance from Tony.
Did you have input on today's proceedings with the schedule, and how are you feeling about the way it turned out?
I didn't have a say. I'm very grateful that they were proactive in the thought. It's certainly going to be an inconvenience for some people that had Sunday tickets, but to at least get ahead of it made sense to me.
Did you ever anticipate a home right now when you signed on the Dodgers?
No, I haven't. This is crazy. I mean, a hurricane, Southern California, this is very unprecedented, clearly. So I just want to make sure we get ahead of it, people get safe, and it passes us by.
Blame the 2 Florida teams being here for this?
Hey, that's a good call. That might be it. Dorado's or Toribio's gone, of course, so I can't get on him. Yeah, that might be the case.
He's in Florida.
Is he?
There's the irony.
JD was saying he was kind of tweaking his pregame, sort of how he sort of gets ready for each game, just trying to figure out what's wrong with him. But he also said that if this happens again, IL would make some sense. Like, has it gotten to that point where, at some point, it's going to have to give the IL?
I hope not, but he's trying to change his prep. I think there's some things that he said that affect what kind of trigger it. If it gets to the situation where you have to do the IL, we have to do the IL. But obviously, we're trying to do the best we can. He won't play in that early game. He'll play in the night game, and we'll just keep kind of going day by day.
How many more the late scratch situations would it take to kind of force you to say this might be best for us to switch on the IL?
That's a hard one because the late scratch, it is what it is. Our guys that replace him, they want to play. It gives them opportunities for at bats. If it's something that we feel is going to be a couple day or a day thing in this situation, I just don't think it's worth conceding 9 or 10 days if it's not needed. So, but again, this is not an exact science. I don't know that.
Just for long term, considering where you guys are in the standings, you obviously have bigger goals in mind.
Yeah, but with off days, it's a National League. It's now the DH in both leagues, so it's not like as much of a cost to carry a guy that doesn't play for 4, 5, 6 days, and we've been through that before, and I think as the record shows, it didn't really affect us.
Does Yarbrough figure into your bullpen game today?
He threw a pen yesterday, so we're having the conversation with Ryan. I don't see him going more than 2 innings if he is available. But he said he's going to go out there and see how he feels. But for me, there's no wrong answer for him. If he doesn't feel like he can do it, I got no problem with that because he threw a bullpen, and these are unforeseen instances, right? So it's like I just want to make sure he feels comfortable and confident, and we'll figure it out if he can.
Did he throw the bullpen in anticipation of being paired with Bobby again or something?
Potentially.
When the guy you call up from AAA, maybe a starter?
He'll be a starter, but I don't know if he's going to start. So it'll be a guy with length, coverage. He'll be right-handed, but I just don't know.
Does he share a name with Ryan Yarbrough?
Recently recovered from an oblique injury?
I don't know. We'll see.
Say, with Julio going in the second game tomorrow, how does that affect your managing with the bullpen game in the first game? Is how long you let guys go for the start?
I'm going to manage the first game to win it. And we'll pick up the pieces after that. So if the game calls for using leverage guys to win that game, we'll win it. And we'll figure it out after that. So I don't think that Julio pitching the second game will determine anything about how I manage it.
Tonight is Women's Night, and the players' wives or girlfriends pick their walk-up song. If you were still playing, what would your wife's walk-up song be for you?
Oh gosh, I'm a little Morgan Wallen kick right now, so it'd probably be something like that. It's out of my rap realm or whatever, but I don't know. That's a good question. I'm glad I don't have a walk-up song. This is going to be an interesting one.
Hey, the day you guys were first for PK, one of the things you mentioned was his personality fitting in the clubhouse. A couple weeks later, obviously winning out. How is that? The vibe of like having him included, not just him, all those guys coming in and being part of this clubhouse. He was playing so well.
I think each guy's different. I think Yarbs. I think he is as easygoing as you're going to get. I think Joe felt like this was Christmas coming back to Los Angeles. I think Lance has always been intrigued about being a Dodger and seeing what it's like. So I think that was something that was pretty easy buy-in. Ahmed, he was gonna be in the same role with the Indians as he is now with us, and he just loves to play the game of baseball. And I believe that he's happy anywhere, which is a credit to his character. And with Kike, I think it was you don't really know what you have until it's gone. And so he's always played the game the way that I love and appreciate. But when you're around something for so long, you're more apt to point out the flaws. And so until you're gone. And so I think right now with what he's experienced in the last couple of years, I think there's an abundance of gratitude and joy to be back here. And he has been fantastic for everyone. And I couldn't be happier to have him back.
You surprised by how good he's playing against Phillies?
No, I haven't. I think that he's a baseball player. When his head is clear, he is as good as anyone. I think that, like most players, when things creep into your head that shouldn't, it affects play.
Did Joe Kelly throw his bullpen today?
Joe Kelly is going to throw his bullpen tomorrow.
Quickly with JD, just considering he had the epidural and now it's the groin that has been bothering him. Is that at least a step in the right direction to know that it seems like the back has been figured out and now it's kind of like pinpoint different areas that might need to have more work done or something like that?
Yeah, JD he's doing what he can. It's an all hands on deck with him and the training staff, and so I think it is good that it was a one-day situation for him to be back in the lineup. It's like I said yesterday, it's still concerning that we just don't know what it is, what the root problem is. So I think that's his frustration as well.